Today we'll have a look at a softball pitcher getting sick, plane crashes, and more.
We have Weather with Ben and a look at sports with Eli. Today is Monday, December 6, 2021.
And we are live from Studio 12 and you're watching Vox News Today. Welcome back. I'm Alex Harris.
And I'm Madison Johnston.
An 8th grader who lives in Adairsville, Georgia, set an outstanding example of sportsmanship. The team she was playing against was about to be left without a pitcher because she got sick. So she didn't think twice about helping them out with a difficult situation, and that's precisely what she did. Roberts went to the other team and pitched for them. She didn't do her own team any favors with easy balls either instead. She kept them trying hard for a win, and Lily's team understood the situation, as did everyone on the benches. As she played for the other team, all the girls on both benches kept cheering.
One of Chattanooga's oldest radio stations celebrated its 60th anniversary this past Sunday. WFLI has been named in the Top 40 Hall of Fame and Radio Museum. For 60 years, the station has dedicated to keep top 40 radio hits from the 60s and 70s. It was a very special occasion for the members of the generation that grew up listening to the genre of music.
According to the Cleveland Police Department, the robbery occurred on November 24th. It happened at the Southern Heritage Bank. Cleveland police have arrested 2 suspects, Marcus Edward and Brittany Lachey Moses, both 22. Edward had been charged with aggravated robbery, and Moses was charged with accessory after the fact and tampering with evidence.
The Chattanooga Football Club has announced a new coach this past week. Rod Underwood will be the football club's sporting director and head coach for the men's team. Underwood is a seasoned coaching veteran, managing at every level of American soccer, as well as professional clubs in Sierra Leone and Jamaica. The Atlanta native is looking forward to hitting the ground running with the CFC, according to a news release Friday. At Chattanooga Football Club, he will have oversight over the CFC roster, and work is already underway for the 2022 roster, according to the organization.
The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating a fiery, fatal plane crash in Oregon Sunday evening. The Medford Fire Department responded to the scene just before 5 p.m. local time. It is believed that the pilot was the only person aboard, reported to be a 9-passenger propeller plane. Medford police have confirmed the pilot was killed, but first responders do not believe anyone on the ground was injured. The plane went down in the parking lot of a Chevrolet dealership near Medford Airport.
A group widely considered to be white nationalists marched into Washington, D.C. on Saturday evening. The group wore white masks and matching arm patches. Some people carried plastic shields. Members of the group were carrying a banner reading, "Reclaim America." Officials from U.S. Park Police say that no arrests were made and event was permitted.
And now let's switch gears to check on our weather. Ben, what can you tell us?
Well, it's unexpectedly warm this winter, but I'll tell you about that and more right after this break.
College already.
Yeah. We gotta go.
I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. And thanks for everything.
Gratitude. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
That sounds awful. Seriously, awful.
But a lot better than last week.
We weren't born to follow.
Welcome back. I'm Ben Diaz with the weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at our weather at glance for today. Today is heavy rain coming in with a bit of scattered thunderstorms with a high of 61 and a low of 28. Precipitation is at 81%, humidity is at 84, and the visibility is at 8 miles. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our local radar. We had a huge storm front coming towards us from the northwest area. No, northwest, my bad. That's going to be hitting us within the next hour or so. So let's go ahead and take a look at our national radar and see what that looks like. Some heavy rain and snowstorms in the northwest area, scattered ice and snowstorms in Michigan, and in the northeast area of the national area is scattered ice, rain, and showers, but everywhere else we're all in the clear. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our 7-day weather forecast. Tuesday, mostly sunny skies with a high of 50 and a low of 36. Wednesday, AM showers with a high of 55 and a low of 29. Thursday, cloudy skies with a high of 59 and a low of 48. Friday, showers with a high of 67 and a low of 61. Saturday, rain with a high of 68 and a low of 35. And Sunday, all those clouds and showers are going away with beautiful, clear, sunny skies with a high of 51 and a low of 30. That's all I have for weather. Let's send it over to Eli with your sports.
Thanks, Ben, for your sports. For any college football fans out there, this one is for y'all. Stay tuned for more after the break.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm wrong. You're the one who misrepresented the facts.
Misrepresent the facts? Are you kidding?
Your proposal's ludicrous.
My
It's
proposal will
ludicrous.
go
It is
exactly the way I say it
Over
will.
my dead body.
I think somebody needs a timeout.
Oh, that's the power of one.
Civility. Pass it on.
One grain of sand can turn the tide.
Strike one. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike two. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike three. Wow! I'm the greatest pitcher in the world!
Optimism. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back. I'm Eli Dunn with your sports. Let's take a look at the high school sports from last weekend. The Bearettes beat Cleveland 49-35. That should not be fair again. But the Bears beat Cleveland 67-58. Let's take a look at the conference championships from last weekend. And the SEC, Georgia went down number 1 Alabama 41-24. Actually, last year's score was 41-24. And the Big 12, number 9 Baylor defeating number 5 Oklahoma State 21-16. Pac-12 championship, number 10 Oregon loses to number 17 Utah again for the second week in a row, 38-10. Big 10, number 2 Michigan defeats big time number 13 Iowa 42-3. And the American Athletic Conference championship, number 4 Cincinnati takes it away from number 21 Houston 35-20. And the ACC, number 15 Pittsburgh defeats number 16 Wake Forest 45-21. And the new college football playoff is underway. Number 1 Alabama will be playing number 4 Cincinnati, and number 2 Michigan versus number 3 Georgia. For the second consecutive year, Alabama defeated Georgia 41-24. Only this time, the Bulldogs were the higher-ranked team, pinned number 1 Georgia in the college football rankings. In all the polls after an undefeated regular season, it was Alabama's 7th consecutive win over Georgia, which also lost to Alabama in the 2018 College Football Playoff National Championship and the 2018 SEC Championship. Prior to Saturday, no one had scored more than 17 points against Georgia's no-name defense, but Alabama put up 24 points alone in the second quarter. Quarterback Heisman Bryce Young finished with 421 passing yards and 3 passing touchdowns, plus 40-yard rushing and a rushing touchdown, while wide receiver star Jameson Williams finished with 7 catches for 184 yards and 2 touchdowns. Georgia quarterback Stetson Bennett had 2 interceptions, including a pick 6 at the hands of Jordan Battle, and the Bulldogs ran for just 3.6 yards per carry. Very shocking. That's all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more news right after this break.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you want to go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to get
Welcome back. Take a look at Eli's new haircut. A court in Myanmar has sentenced ousted civilian leader Aung San Suu Kyi to 4 years in prison on charges of incitement and violations of the COVID-19 protocols. It's the first verdict against the Nobel Peace Prize winner since the military seized power in a February coup. The 76-year-old still faces 10 more criminal charges, including corruption, all of which could amount to decades more in prison.
Willow recently sat down with NME and spoke about the racism she's witnessed in the rock music scene. Willow's latest album, Lately I Feel Everything, has shown a different musical side of the artist. While Willow's previous album has been more R&B focused, this new album is embedded with pop-punk sounds. It features Travis Barker and Avril Lavigne, who Willow describes as pop-punk royalty. She notes being influenced by groups like Blink-182, My Chemical Romance, and Paramore, which actually got her bullied in school, according to an interview with V Magazine.
Pope Francis's visit to Greece continues today. The Pope will be meeting the president of the Greek Parliament in Athens. On Sunday, he visited a refugee camp on the Greek island of Lesbos. He warned against a, quote, shipwreck of civilization as Europe's migrant crisis continues.
The pedestal on which controversial statue of Confederate General Robert E. Lee stood for 131 years in Richmond, Virginia, is slated to be removed, Governor Ralph Northam announced Sunday. The land that housed both the statue and the plinth will be returned to the city, the state's Democratic governor explained in a press release.
A Dunkin' Donuts employee in Ohio received the surprise of a lifetime from one loyal customer, a fully furnished home. Kendra LeFleur has more on how the customer saw a need and stepped up to fulfill it. The woman she's hugging made this all possible. Their friendship began 3 years ago at the drive-thru of a Dunkin' Donuts where she noticed her favorite employee had been gone for a few weeks. She began to learn that her and her kids were evicted from their home after falling on hard times. This is the result of her help, finding organizations to help the family and a home.
A Memphis gas station drive-by shooting left 2 teenagers dead and 1 teenager and a toddler were injured on Friday night. Memphis Police Department said that the 4 victims at a gas station on Elvis Presley Boulevard in a red Infiniti when a blue 4-door Nissan Maxima pulled up and opened fire. The intention of the incident remains unknown as homicide investigation continues. Police asked with anyone with additional information to call 901-528-CASH.
We're on Facebook and YouTube through our channel BCHS VOX News.
You will also find more online at our website, voxnews.net.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, and tune in.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central, from Studio H12.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.